In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to play the D major scale on piano in right hand, left hand, and then both hands together in one octave. I'm going to assume this isn't your first scale. I suggest learning C and G before this one. I have links to those in the description, and in the C videos, I get really in depth on beginning technique and how to start playing scales. In this one, I'm just going to be covering anything new specific to D. I'm going to be posting videos taking you through one octave major scales in all 12 keys, with A major coming up next after this one. I also have a worksheet available from my website with graphics and finger numbers for major scales in all 12 keys, and there's a link for that down in the description below. If you're new here, this channel is your guide through developing all the different skills and knowledge you need to become a better piano player and musician. So if that's something you want to do, consider clicking the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything you need to learn. I recommend you first try and figure out the notes of the scale yourself using the major scale pattern. This will help you memorize the scale better, but even if you don't do that, make sure to try and keep an image of the overall shape of the scale in your mind. So D major has 2 sharps now. The key signature, if you're a reader, would look like this. Looking at the shape of the scale on the keyboard, think about the starting note D and the end note D as your reference points, with just a small bump here on the 3rd note and then another one on the 7th note. So we've got the 3rd note of the scale and the 7th note of the scale as black keys. We keep the same sharp as we had in G, and we add one more on the 7th note of the scale, which would be C sharp. When we go through keys in order of how many sharps they have, you'll notice a pattern where we keep the same sharps and then add a new one on the 7th note. We've been going clockwise around something called the circle of fifths. If you don't know what that is, don't worry, I'll cover that in another video. So the exact same fingers that worked for C major and G major also work again for D major with both hands. So you need to try and feel the same pattern under your fingers to make it easier, but just adjust your hand position to account for the new scale shape. It's all about just letting your fingers wrap around those blocks comfortably, getting the hand position right first, and then breaking the notes up. So you're really just trying to hold your hand in a position where you're not pulling your fingers away from any of the black keys. So the right hand's going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. If you need, you can practice playing all the notes in each finger block together at once like this and go back and forth. This will help you work on a hand position that allows you to reach every note comfortably, and thinking of groups of notes as one shape will help you memorize the scale. These first 3 notes, when I think of these in one go, I can hold my hand like this, far enough forward to reach everything smoothly and allow me to make the turn. If I think about them step by step too much, I might accidentally do this and bring this finger away from the F sharp. So get your hand in this position with your 3rd finger away from the edge of the black key. Then when you make the turn, make sure that you're looking ahead at this block now. That way your hand is forward enough to reach all the notes really comfortably, or you'll end up playing like this and pulling this 4th finger away from the C sharp. So once you're in that position, your 5th finger will comfortably fall into place at the top. And just maintain that position for the way down, keeping everything nice and forward. And then when you finish this block, make sure you're looking ahead as always and looking at that block of 3 notes coming up there. And don't go too close to the edge of the black here again, keep it nice and forward. When you do that, you can make a wavy shape feel like more of a straight line. So the left hand fingers 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can also break up the blocks in the left hand in the same way, and again, make sure to hold your hand in a position where you can wrap around the notes in the blocks comfortably. Just making sure that in this first block, your hand is forward enough so you can reach that F sharp comfortably. And then when you get here, because this wave is coming up, this one's a slight more awkward turn. So you need to make sure that you put your 3rd finger over onto the B and catch the B not too close to the edge. If you get it just about here, you give yourself much more room to maneuver without having to twist your wrist. If you play this too far back, you'll make the turn awkward, your 3rd finger will come down too vertically, and you'll pull the next finger away from the C sharp. And then on the way down, you can even slide it forward a bit, give yourself plenty of room to get your thumb under and bring those fingers over. Look ahead at this block coming up so your fingers fall into place there. Always look at what's coming up. That's the key to getting your hand in the right position. If I play this B too close to the edge on the way down, you can see that's going to put my whole hand out of position. I'm going to have to make a big twist and a turn, which will make it feel really awkward and make it sound uneven. Once you've got them comfortably hands apart, when you put it together again, make sure in your head it feels just like C major and G major did. It's exactly the same pattern in your fingers. The real trick is to keep your eye on that new scale shape and think ahead, because that's what's going to allow your hands to fall into a good position and allow you to sail through the notes comfortably. And as always, practice it slowly and gradually build up speed. Check your posture and that your hands are nice and over the top of the keys. Make sure that you're always looking ahead and that you're keeping the shape of the whole scale in your mind. And keep everything nice and relaxed so that your fingers can just fall into place. If you need, practice up and down separately, or even build up to that with smaller chunks like we did with C. I hope that was helpful. Remember to come back for the next video to learn the A major scale, and I have some other useful major scale videos up too. Please give the video a like and let me know in the comments if you got something out of it, as that really does help out channels to grow. And subscribe for more content to help you develop your piano playing. Thanks for watching.